Okay, students, our next topic is order of magnitude. Order of magnitude of a quantity is defined as the power of 10, which gives us the value nearest to the actual value of quantity. Right? Means it is the power of 10 which will give us the value nearest to the actual value of quantity. To understand this, there is one basic rule that if number is less than 5, then that number is treated as 1, and if number lies between 5 and 10, number is greater than 5 but less than 10, in that case that number is treated as 10, right? So now how to write this number in the powers of 10. For example, the radius of earth is 6400 kilometer, or we can write it as 6.4 into 10 raised to power 6 meter. Now we have to compare this number. Now since this number is greater than 5, it means it is lying between this range. So this 6.4 will be replaced by 10, and 10 raised to power 6 is already there. So power that we get is 10 raised to power 7. So the order of magnitude of the radius of earth is 7. It means the radius is of the order of 10 raised to power 7. Similarly, we can have example. For example, we are having a number 4.9 into 10 raised to power 1. In this case, since 4.9 is less than 5, so this number is treated as 1, and the power is written as it is. So power is 10 raised to power 1, or we can say the order of magnitude is 1. Similarly, we can write the number as 501. Now this number 501 can be written as 5.01 into 10 raised to power 2. Now again, since this number is greater than 5, so this is treated as 10, and 10 raised to power 2 as it is. So this becomes 10 raised to power 3. So order of magnitude is power 3. So this number is of the order of 10 raised to power 3. Now our next topic is measurement of length. We know that we usually measure the length with the help of a meter scale or inchy tape or any other means. Such kind of instrument through which we can measure the length is known as the direct method of measurements. So we name it as direct method of measurement, in which we can use meter scale, vernier caliper, screw gauge, etc. Here meter scale, you are well aware of. These two are the instruments which you will do in the class 11 in the practical session. Right? Here there is another method which is known as indirect method of measurement of length. When such instruments are not able to find out the distances, like the distances are of a large range, right? So in that case, what we use indirect method, in which one of the important method is parallax method, that I will discuss in our next slide.